Viewer description is advised. Item number SCP-3199. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. All live instances of SCP-3199 are to be contained on Site 114 within modified Keter humanoid containment chamber, hereby referred to as primary containment, the walls of which should be coated approximately 2-meter thick acid resistant steel. CCTV equipment is installed in the northeastern and southwestern corners. 2 meters of empty space are to be allocated between primary and secondary containment. Secondary containment consists of suspending all live instances of SCP-3199 within a block of solid transparent substance, clear isolate resin. SCP. This block SCP height is to be at a height of at least 3 meters, with one armed security guard stationed immediately outside initial containment at all times. An 8-digit passcode can be obtained from the current Site 114 in order to bypass primary containment. A temporary recall producer is detailed in Addendum 3199-03. Experiments involving the use of live SCP-3199 instances are strictly prohibited without approval. At least 2 personnel of level 4 security clearance or above. As of 12/18/2000, as of 2/18/2019, there are 6. As of 2/18/2009, there are 6 live instances of SCP-3199 are successfully contained. Description: SCP-3199 denotes a species of sapient Category 5 biological entities, currently indeterminable origin. Through tissue samples indicate the presence of silly chicken, chimpanzee, stoat, muzzle, adder, and human DNA. They are typically hairless. SCP. They are typically hairless. They are typically hairless, stained with a layer of an albumin-like extraction, and stand in an average of 2.9 meters. Its weight averages 780 kilograms for a monster insect and 360 kilograms for a hatchling. Outer Spy has determined that the several vertebrae of measure of SCP-3199 insect is composed of cartilage rather than bone. This enables the neck and throat to twist and dislocate to around 340 degrees. SCP-3199's instances. SCP-3199 appears dislocated and are capable of twisting in approximately 340 degrees in either direction, aiding their usual reproductive cycle. SCP-3199 are opportunistic hunters engaging with live subjects within a radius of 0.6 kilometers surrounding the hatchlings that are not yet reached of full anostic. The average speed is recorded at 25 kilometers per hour. Upon contact with human or animal subjects, SCP-3199 will proceed to kill them, liquefying organs and bone structure, and suitable cadaver, which is then transferred within the range of the closest hatchling. SCP-3199 produces large eggs. SCP-3199 produces large eggs of an off-white coloration and rubbery appearance. An egg will pass through its entity digestive tract, esophagus, and eventually out of the mouth, followed by a vicious red substance. SCP-3199 shows extreme distress throughout the process within the personnel, describing the sound is not dissimilar to a scream. SCP-3199 produces its eggs in full unoccupied space. There is no known limit to the number of eggs SCP-3199 instances are capable of producing, and the standing is as follows. Given enough time, a signal instances could silently perform an LK-class species transmutation scenario of a live instance can be achieved throughout a variety of equally effective methods. SCP-3199 has proven to be around as resilient as standard human subject. However, complete aggregation has proven difficult, as all instances of SCP-3199 carry one egg within the specialized stomach-like organ upon birth, assuring that one living instance will proceeds through even ordinary means of constant and lethal assault. This biological phenomena is presumed to be in itself anomalous in origin. A single SCP-3199 egg can bear tremendous amount of resilience. Maintaining its form, even following continuous system to extreme blunt force trauma, pressure exceeding 18,000 psi, high precision blades, and long-term acid exposure. The application of plastic explosives was considered, but quickly rejected by higher administration. Heat is component in growth development of SCP-3199's eggs, and Foundation researcher was critically apprehensive towards the idea, believing it would almost certainly result in a second containment breach. SCP-3199 was issued Keter classification on 10/16/2007. Following a containment breach, SCP-3199's prior containment method, acidic water bath, was disassembled and replaced with the revised containment. Producer as listed above. Addendum 3199-A-1 on 2007. 05 was dispatched from the following notice. All further... I don't want to read this. First, clearly, reported instance of SCP-3199 during initial recovery. Lesson complete. If you missed the previous orientation, go watch SCP-096, The Shy Guy, right now. Or if you'd like to see more SCP videos, click subscribe. Or if you'd like to see a playlist, click here to watch more.